here. Live picture there in Oakland, California. A gorgeous Friday scene there. It's a little after the 4 o'clock hour on the West Coast here. We want to talk about alleged political corruption in the Bay Area having to do with recalled Oakland mayor, ex-mayor Sheng Tao. She's been indicted in a bribery case. I do want to put up this tweet here from our colleague at Fox 2 in the Bay Area, Jenna Katsuyama. She's been following this story throughout the duration of the day. And she says this: Sheng Tao just left the courtroom to be processed by U.S. Marshals for the federal charges, then getting interviewed by pretrial services. Tao was calm, quiet answers. The judge says she is to be free on an unsecured bond with limits on travel and must give up her passport. Well, we did hear from Tao and her attorney. We'll get into that in just a moment here. We do have Jenna Katsuyama standing by with the latest on this story. She joins me from the newsroom there at Fox this way.
Well, it came as a bit of a surprise, according to Sheng Tao's attorney, but this is what people have been waiting for ever since that kind of mysterious FBI raid of her house last summer. So today at the U.S. Attorney's Office in San Francisco, they basically brought together teams from the FBI, from the IRS, from the U.S. Postal Service, and said that this indictment, they were going to unseal it, and there were 8 charges. 6 of those charges applied to Sheng Tao and her partner, Andre Jones. And then there are other charges. There's bribery, there's conspiracy, and there are other things in terms of mail fraud. All of this, basically, they say, is evidence that they found from a co-conspirator who was unnamed, saying that she was found to have done something illegal when it came to accepting money and then making promises to this Duong family about what she would do if she was elected mayor. A stunning announcement at San Francisco's federal building Friday. The U.S. Attorney's Office unsealed the 8-count indictment accusing former Oakland Mayor Sheng Tao and her partner, Andre Jones, along with 2 Oakland businessmen, David Duong and his son, Andy Duong, of bribery, conspiracy, mail fraud, and wire fraud. The 22-page alleges the scheme started in 2022, just before Tao was elected mayor of Oakland in November.
Weeks before that election, Tao made commitments to take official actions as mayor that would benefit the Duongs.
Questions had lingered as Tao's home was raided by it repeatedly refers to an unnamed co-conspirator who worked with the Duongs. The indictment alleges Tao and Jones tried to cover up cash payments for a $95,000 no-show job salary to Jones from the Duongs. The Duong, whose family operates.
Okay, that's great. Sounds great. Does it still sound okay? It may have just been restream, I guess. I don't know. Good deal. All right, so let me just go ahead and show y'all this real quick. It's been so long since I live streamed, like it was actually live streaming and, discussing stuff with y'all. Like, I know we did the Helene stuff with the ham radio, but I didn't really talk too much during that. It's hard to get back into the swing of things after you've been out for a while. Okay, so this, like I said earlier, this is off of Politico, and this is the schedule. So Saturday, tomorrow, there is going to be a president's reception and fireworks display, which will take place at Trump National Golf Club in Virginia, as well as cabinet reception and vice president's dinner. So, hold on, let me see that. Then Sunday is whenever I won't do anything tomorrow for it, because those are probably going to be behind the scenes, people on the ground actually there to do those. But Sunday now, January 19th, there will have a wreath-laying ceremony at the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier in Arlington National Cemetery. And then Trump's MAGA, which is Make America Great Again, victory rally at Capital One Arena in Washington, and a candlelight dinner. I will be streaming the rally. A little bit worried, to be honest, because he's had those. Anyway, I'm not even gonna say it because it's gonna be a smooth transition. Everything's gonna go fine. I do know that they moved the inauguration inside now, so yeah. Hold on a second. And now on Monday, CBS News posted they were going to start at 6 a.m. Eastern time, which would be 5 a.m. my time because I'm in Missouri. So I will be scheduling, well, since we know now the StreamYard that I need to be using, I will schedule the live to start about 5 a.m. 4 or 5 a.m. Monday morning. I have to work at 7 a.m. for an hour, if not a whole hour, half an hour. And then after that's done, I'll be back on with you guys. But let's see here. On Monday, Inauguration Day will start with a service at St. John's Church, followed by tea at the White House. Trump and Vice President-elect J.D. Vance are scheduled to be sworn in at noon, followed by the official farewell for President Joe Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris. They can't get out of office fast enough. Trump will then head to the president's room near the Senate chamber, where it's tradition to sign nominations. And what that means by signing nominations is the ones that have been nominated for his cabinet. He will sign those. Following the signing room ceremony, there's a luncheon hosted by a joint congressional committee on inaugural ceremonies. Trump will then kick off the presidential parade, which goes from Capitol down Pennsylvania Avenue to the White House with a review of the troops. After the parade and an Oval Office signing ceremony, Trump will attend 3 inaugural balls: the Commander-in-Chief Ball, the Liberty Inaugural Ball, and the Starlight Ball. And he is expected to speak at all 3, according to the press release. On Tuesday, the inaugural activities will conclude with the National Prayer Service on Tuesday morning. I will be doing that as well. So, let's see here. Let's see if we have anything else. Just to go over off of Politico. Okay. Politico is a great site to go to if you are looking for, I know I can't wait for him to get out of office, but Politico is a great one. As you know, I've been out of doing lives for a while. I'm going to try to start doing them more. Had a few people ask me when I was going to go start doing lives again. I was just like, I don't know. But, and y'all may get to see my lovely face. I'm just saying, on the day of inauguration, I'm not sure. I've got to work on getting me a backdrop up and stuff. I'm supposed to have some cold weather come in or something coming up. I mean, I'm pretty much used to cold weather now. Hey, Burden. Hey, I've been trying. I'm doing okay. I moved. I'm not in the campground anymore. I had to move. So I'm okay though. I'm okay. Me and all the cats were fine. actually where I live now, Johnny Cash is in Moore. He's actually in here with me now. And those of you who don't know, Johnny Cash is my crazy cat. He's a wild one, but he's actually in here with me. But yes, how have you been? Yes, I do. I do. I do. My abuser was released on November 20th. So far, so good. So I do feel very safe. Very, very safe. But yeah, I wanted to try out. I tried out Restream, and Restream was causing my audio to be really, really choppy. So I switched over to StreamYard and actually got lucky because I got some kind of promotion or something where I got the advanced stuff. He is behaving. He is September. Y'all making it hard for me to just do a test stream. Y'all know that, right? But that's what we're gonna do though. Tomorrow I might jump on for a little bit, maybe I'll see if I can catch something or whatever, some videos, and yeah, I will. Yeah, I'll. I might. I mean, I'm not 100% sure if I am or not, or we might talk about something else. I know with the Diddy case, Puff Daddy, Sean Combs, whatever he wants to be, Baby Oil Combs. There is a documentary coming out on Peacock. No, I'm not going to be streaming that, and by it being on Peacock, I learned my lesson when we did the Amber Hagerman story, the Amber Alert movie, and we got cut off with that. So, on that note, I will be trying to figure out some way that we can stream the making of a bad boy, but really there's no sense in streaming. I've got so much information on that case. It's unreal. Plain and simple, that he's going to prison. If he gets Epstein, he may get Epstein. Gets what he gets. Plain and simple. So, let's see here. I will go ahead and set up the one for Sunday, Monday. I have to find out what time the inaugural closing prayer thingamajigger service is for Tuesday. So that will be done. Trying to think. If anybody has any questions or whatever, you need to email me. My email is run across the bottom, PayPal, all that stuff. I don't do what I do on here for any type of monetization. I am not monetized on YouTube. I just talk about the things that I talk about because they matter to me. There's been a lot of problems in our country with, the President Trump, and he's always going to be President Trump to me. But in my opinion, we really have not had a presidency for the past 4 years. It has been nothing but chaos and confusion in our country. And I really got upset last night when I was looking on X, which formerly Twitter. Biden had said that he was concerned about our country. I'm concerned about our country. Yeah. Oh, really? Okay. Thank you. I was wondering about that. I'd seen it, but I hadn't really, I hadn't looked at it just yet. But anyway, I'm concerned because, look at all the pardons and the commutes that, it's great to see you too, 1979. And tell Docket that I'm sorry, I've not been around, period. It's just been, it's been crazy, but everything's working out, everything's fine. Now, y'all probably seeing more of me, probably, maybe, I don't know. Depends on how crazy my schedule gets. But anyway, the people on death row and stuff, people, they're sentenced to death row for a reason, and when Biden did all them pardons and stuff like that. It's thank you, Burton. You've been on mine too. Um, yeah, it's just, and he sat there and he told us that he was not going to pardon his son, and he turned out and pardoned his son. His son, Hunter Biden, drug use, drug paraphernalia, human trafficking, prostitution, the same stuff Diddy's in. What makes him better than Diddy? I mean, shoot, Biden might as well gave him a pardon too, which I hope he don't. Let me just bite my tongue real quick. But, Burden, I've been worried about you. Did you have a good birthday? I hope you did. I'm fixing to start a new segment too. I've been telling a few people it's going to be called From the Inside. And you can take that a couple different ways from the inside. But it's going to be discussing stories about what led people to incarceration, or a path of incarceration, how they overcome it, if they are able to be out, and if they are still on the inside, what are they learning from it, and how can they learn from it. My goal is to hopefully get to contact some individuals that are incarcerated. You guys are going to get to hear my story about what led me down the path of incarceration and how I overcame all that, and how I'm still staying out of trouble. There is a YouTube creator. His name's Harvey. His channel is Harvey Talks Prison. I can grab that in just a second unless somebody else wants to grab it. His channel and drop it. Gonna try to get him on to collab with him because he talks about his time in the Missouri Department of Corrections. Missouri is a corrupt state, and I'm going to go dive on some things with Missouri and the corruption and just how far it goes. I know in the county where everything happened to me at alone is just baloney. I'm just not even gonna say all of it, but it's baloney. But let me see here. Let me find Harvey's channel real quick. Okie dokie. Oops. Come on now. Is that his channel? Thank you, September. Thank you. Muchas gracias. And I haven't really been posting a whole lot about missing persons and stuff here lately. I do occasionally, but I think I'm gonna go back to the backside segment that we were gonna do on when it comes to missing persons. There is a cold case in Missouri. I'm torn like on the missing persons and stuff. They need awareness, but there's so many and there's so much that could be done, but it seems like nothing can be done at times. There's people that's been missing for years and years and years. There's a case in Scott City, Missouri. Her name's Cheryl Ann Scherer. Scherer is her last name. Her case is so cold that there is no paper trail hardly. The detectives, they have a folder that has, I think, just about 1,100 pages in it. And this is an old case. This is back like a long time ago. Long time. No digital, nothing like that. There's nothing to really find on it. The two suspects that they thought they had, both of them are deceased. But the reason the case is still in the spotlight, though, is because her brother and her sister are refusing to give up, and they want to, just get closure. They said that they are not looking for any type of prosecution in it. They just want closure, which I can understand that. I have a friend of mine, and like family for real, in Charleston, Missouri. His uncle, Tony Woodworth, he's been missing since 2006, since the early 2000s. You're welcome, Burden, and go ahead, just shoot me a message. But yeah, those are two cold cases here in Missouri. There are, I mean, it's crazy. And don't forget Mark Fullerton down there in Braggadocio. It's been 4 years this year, I believe, that he's been missing. Shout out to all who have reached out and relayed information about that. Sad thing with that case is the female that was involved in his disappearance, we believe she did pass away last year from cancer. I hope she's rotting her hellacious hell in hell right now, because it's just wrong. Let me see. Let me think. What else? Those are like 3 main missing persons right off the top of my head I can think of. Let me think. Hey, Ramblin'. Well, Lord Jesus, y'all just shocking me. Y'all are shocking me. I haven't even looked on Facebook to see if anything's going on over there. Because we're streaming to Facebook and to YouTube. So let's see here. No, we don't really have nothing going on over there. Not a whole lot. Oh, you don't have to, Gremlin. I just looked over there and seen. I'm telling you, it's been a while. It's been a long while since we had a discussion. So, what are some topics y'all want to see discussed and want me to go over? Because I mean, y'all know I can get court documents for days on cases. So, I mean, we'll always have that. We have 2 main trials I know coming up, and they'll be here before we know it, because January's already almost over, and that's the Idaho 4 case coming on. It's set for August, I believe, of this year. And then on my birthday, March 31st, the psychopathic, crazy, deranged, holy rolling, husband murdering, child murdering Lori Vallow Daybell. She will be starting trial on my birthday, March 31st. So, happy birthday to me, the court said, I guess. I will be doing that one if y'all want. Let me think. Anything else? But with the Idaho 4 case, I know there's a lot of court documents that have been dropping left and right on that. Chippendales. I wish they were. Let me see something here. You ain't even right. Hold on, September. Let me see what I find for you here, woman. Y'all, we got to give it up for our wonderful September. She is awesome. Always keeping me on my toes with something. All right, so here we go. Hold on, September. Hold on. Ramlin, have you not been feeling good? I'm glad I decided to do this. But did y'all know there's a dark truth behind the Chippendales? We ain't gonna get into that yet. So hold on, let me see here. I got to do something for Miss September. Hold on for one more day. All right, September, here you go. Okay, September, there you go. Had to throw that in there for you. So let's see, we've done discussed the Chippendales now. A true crime pub crawl, I bet that was fun. I was wanting to go to Jelly Roll had a concert in Nashville for New Year's Eve, and oh my Lord, how I wanted to go so bad, but I'm kind of glad we didn't get to go, because where it was at that park downtown, right where, when we see the video where we seen Riley Strain walk across, and then he just got lost on us. That area there is where the concert and stuff was at in Nashville for Jelly Roll, and a whole bunch of people. It was New Year's Eve live, so yeah, I done took and mapped out all the areas and stuff like that. So I'm kind of glad we didn't, but so sad that happened to that boy. Are you feeling better now, Ramla? Yes, Burden. I know that y'all have y'all's issues, but yeah, I do like his music. Kind of glad he got out of true crime, but yeah. He just had a baby up church did not long ago. Well, might have been a few months ago, but yeah. Yeah. Are you talking about baby Quentin rambling? Oh, speaking of which, would y'all be interested in hearing the phone calls from Leilani to her mom and whoever else? Those have dropped. They are out now. What video did he release on Jelly? I haven't seen that, Burden. I probably won't like him anymore, to be honest. If cause y'all know how I'm about my Jelly. I know I've seen some things on YouTube about some Adam Calhoun and stuff like that. But who's Redbeard? Is that Adam Calhoun? Oh wow, really? Didn't he learn anything about, his playing private eye with the Kylie Rodney case? He'll be exiled. I mean, for real, that's crazy. Because Jelly Roll is really, he's a good person. He's got a great heart. His wife, Bunny, shout out to both of them. They are both great. I mean, he is really doing the damn thing with his music, and I'm so proud of him. So proud of him. Lord. Well, I don't know what I've been keeping up with. I guess nothing, for real. I know I was stuck on the Diddy for a while, and then I just, kind of took a little hiatus around Christmas and New Year's and didn't do nothing then. But yeah, it probably was. But here's the deal. I like Struggle. I love Struggle. I met him. Seth Anthony, Struggle, Big Smo, Ford, Cody Jinks. Yeah, but Diddy ain't got no time for nothing for real, except for some baby oil. He's fixing to get it for real. I mean, it's just sad. And then when the fires happen, the fires are still going on in California, there was talking about his house had burnt, and I was like, his house ain't burnt. His house didn't burn. Meow. I hear a kitten. So his response to this track. All right, who's this track? Y'all got me confused now. What? Okay, what diss track? I want to know. Y'all better tell me. I want to know. Which ones are y'all talking about? Which track? Who? Who, what, when, where, how? Hello? And his, what? Red undies? Okay, Ramblin', you and Burden are going to have to tell me right now. Who are y'all talking about? I know, please don't tell me Jelly Roll got a video out doing a diss in his red undies. Yeah, hold on a second. Let me give you the linky link. Let me get the linky link. Copy. There you go, ma'am. That's what I'm like, September. It's StreamYard. We tried to restream. We did, and it was just choppy. I sounded like I was on the North Stream. Or the North Sea, not North Stream. North Sea. Well, hi, little kitty. I guess it'll let me know when you're on. Ryan. Up church in his red undies. Oh, Lord. Heaven help us. I don't have a clue. I'm really behind. I mean, I used to do music was a main thing I used to do. So Bird will help me out here. I gave her the link. She'll come up and you said Mondays. Bird, where you at? Oh. I don't know if. Okay. Well, I gotta wait on her to get here. She's got to switch over to me or get on here with me. One. Guess I missed. I did too. Somebody talked. Really rambling. Here's okay. Talk about the way to bring it back in with red undies. Okay. Said turn on me telling everybody you watch Chippendales on my channel. Oh, there's Burden. Hey, hey. Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes.
All right. Welcome to the channel.
Oh.
How have you been?
Oh, not well. But
Well,
yeah.
I'm glad you're here. So what is this about some red undies and red beard and what is going on?
What is they're called it's like a jumpsuit or hey, did you watch Jumpsuit Pablo at all?
Yeah, I do. I watch him some.
Did you ever see him when he was wearing his little red I don't know, jammies? I don't know. It's
No,
like
I haven't. I'm gonna have to check that out.
like when you're a little kid, and I mean,
You mean
normally
like
that's
the
what
one piece,
Yes.
jumpers?
Yeah, but
You're
like
kidding.
sleepy time material.
Oh my Lord! Now
And
Jumpsuit Pablo's wearing this?
No, Upchurch was. And he was rocking on a rocking horse, a tiny little miniature wooden rocking horse. And he did also have a shotgun. But yeah, he came out with it, like the response to this, really fast, with probably within 24-ish, 48 of the target putting his out. And he was right. I mean, he talks about that, like how long it takes them to write something versus him. And then at the end, he said he just wrote all that while he was eating eggs. Like,
yeah, he's very talented. Upchurch is. He's very talented, and he's, you know. Are you serious? A red onesie on a rocking horse and a shotgun. Please tell me you
yes.
have that video in queue to play.
Oh, onesie. Are you? I guess
Or
you
I
could play it, right? You could try
I
to
can play it if you tell me what I need to look for.
Here, I can. I don't know. Listen, if I end up hanging myself up, it's because I'm using my phone, and I never use my phone on StreamYard. So
I
I might
know.
be the person that eats myself, and I'll be back if I do that. Actually, I might
Okay.
need to link back again if I do it. But here, let me give it a try. Am I echoing? I don't know if I muted YouTube. I'm just thinking of it so long. I don't even know what's going on.
I know. I started out with Restream, and it, like I said, I sounded like I was on the North Sea. It was so choppy. So, what are you doing, little kitty?
Here, let me grab it on this.
Brandon
How have you
said,
been,
no, please show her.
It's good. It was really good. Like I said, he was really awful to me and to some other people, but
Yeah.
I all along have said he is extremely talented.
Right. Well,
there's another
it's something intriguing because the little baby's done jumped over here on my lap and are looking at the computer like, what is going on?
yeah, there's been a lot of the diss tracks going around though. Like there's no, but I haven't looked specifically, but I also haven't had it pop out at me that Jelly Roll even responded to the private recording. So pretty much they were having a conversation about business and about like the public or their fans, their music, kind of beef that they had, a personal beef that really shouldn't have been a thing. And that was being recorded by somebody else that was like standing in like the doorway. And it seemed as though maybe they had like a recording pen or something in their shirt. And they were recording the whole thing. And that's what he ended up leaking, just releasing out on Jelly Roll and claiming that like Jelly Roll isn't what everyone thinks he is. And that he's all about money. That's it. That's all. And so, yeah, I thought I knew you liked both of them. I'm like,
I don't
oh,
know.
no.
I mean, I don't think he's about all about money. Yeah. I've not really been staying up to date on the music stuff. He did in a conversation he had with Money. I don't know. See, I'm so far behind. Well, come here, Kiki. All right. What are we looking for, though? Sorry if y'all hear the babies.
I do. I know, it's adorable. I love that.
I'm crazy kids. They're a mess. I mean, they are a hot mess.
Okay, I'm
I have
connected.
13 now in here.
You have the 13 kitties?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's perfect. Lucky, great, wonderful number. Keep it that way.
I'm not keeping 13 cats, Bert.
Well, okay,
No.
that's bad advice. Don't do that. But don't get more. Don't change it higher.
Oh Lord,
13.
trust me, I'm trying not to. Grady's about to be castrated. For real. Literally. If he don't quit being a man, I guess you could say. All right, so do you want me to play it? I mean, if you just give me the name of it, I can play it probably.
Yeah, I'll drop it in the back for you. That's what I was trying
I
to
don't
do.
know the name of the song.
But
yeah, I remember one time rambling when I only had 3 cats. Well, I had Johnny, Bootsy, and I had Yami. And, you know, Yami came with them 3 kittens in the beginning. That was all fine and dandy then. And so it just like blew up. Johnny Cash, yeah. September said you need to get snipped. Well,
yeah,
he probably got 500 kids running around Saxton now. But Yeah. He's been in it. He stays in now a lot. So, let me see. Did you drop it in the chat in the back, Burden? Or no? Well, hold on. What am I thinking here? Hold up a second. Hold on a second. Y'all say it's by Upchurch, right? What am I thinking? Upchurch this. Is it where is this in AC or what's the thing look like? Is it I found it. Hold on, y'all. Hold a second. 1 second. This is gonna be crazy. Why didn't y'all tell me about this sooner? Oh my. Y'all ready? Y'all ready for this? Y'all ready for this? Dun, 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 dun. Present. Oh my.
Anybody want to do rapping? They all dissing me, why? Cause I'm the golden boy. These records too damn shiny, so go put your sunglasses on. This old motherfucker was rapping before I was born, and you still ain't beating nothing except skeleton of a dead horse. If I'm a bitch, I'm Snow White and done stomped out like 7. Once I got them blue jeans, baby, run the village like I'm Papa Smurf. Scary ass cracker, you scared to go first, cause it takes your ass 4 years.
Okay, hold on. Are you serious right now? Serious. He is like, he could have got at least a little bit bigger rocking horse. He could have got a bigger rocking horse.
It just adds to it though, because he really is just clowning on all them, and it's just so humorous. He's great at that.
All right, hold up. Let's see. And the reason I stop it is because I'm not trying to get no strike or whatever. So if we put commentary with it, then it's good. Okay, here we go.
I write a 12-bar verse. I give a 12-bar curse to rip to get the keys and start the 12-valve purse. I'm an alpha go and mega, now that ego hurts. And let me ask this first: why Adam the only superstar who never headlined in his own concert? His life shifted in reverse. That statement is a lasting verse. He said, I'm going to get the bag, and went and picked him up a purse. Texting his boyfriend.
He actually threw Adam's name out there.
Sorry, I just read Long Johns. That's exactly the word that I was trying to figure out earlier. That's it. Thank you.
Oh my.
On the telly, hardest line, you call me Tubby. So addicted to the phone, install a screen right on his stomach. Industry under his shirt, he trying to hide it from the public. Now he doing propaganda, cause my fan base is cultic. Too authentic to replicate it, got his Play-Doh trying to sculpt it. His vision's homo motives that involve me being Cupid, a culprit. I'd never waste an arrow, only big game I'm hunting. Not a made it crystal clear, the words of speaker carve a condom. Y'all should will.
Hell no. Hell no. Oh boy.
Let's out throw thunder on the pulpit, preach from under. I stay grounded like the roots from a down south motherfucker March. Skip the Wi-Fi bill and send his ass down the hustler. Buy a ball game for his ass so he quit talking like.
Is he really putting the bottle to the horse's mouth right now? Is that what we see?
Looks like
orange.
Yeah.
Oh my.
A buster. I'm the Rain Man. On the cloudy day, he's still rocking them Ray-Bans. Can't even look himself in the mirror to believe the shit that his own brain says. I knew you wasn't a rapper the first time that I shook your tiny hand, cause you named your son one syllable away from the term gay man. I feel like Eminem and Nick Cannon for trying to find the K-dance. Tay man, gonna buy you a dictionary like Day. I'm a five flame spitter. My range, mind rage, career in the right page, right way in 10 minutes. You dug grave, too shallow to die in it. I told y'all leave me alone, but y'all kept blowing up my phone. Now your obituary is typed on geniuslyrics.com. I ain't even listened to your I'm jealous of church song. And that's proof you ain't improvising, I'm physically walking improv. My pen game is tougher than a nylon slip knot. Only way you rock and roll is when I make you kick rock. You a case study for social media side effects. At this point, your heroin is cybernet. Don't recluse yourself inside a web, even more than a spider is. Hoser was right, you are even your hoe ass be sleeping inside a cider mill. Thinking that you're popping off, but I disassembled your pistol's firing pin. He looking down the barrel like, what the fuck's wrong with this shit? This motherfucker's got no common sense. Got a hot wife at home taking care of kids while they run around taking some Instagram pics with Jenny Lemons at an Airbnb he rented from some hipster chick that had a really cool garden fence. I'm just doing agriculture. Only thing you're good at is aggravating the culture, bitch. Yeah, you in the lane, but only when you on some vulture shit. You mad that I got mold spit, I mold the pen. You growing, hating, hopelessness. Only thing you kid gonna learn when old enough to comprehend is that was a Yankee doodle who barely even used the pen. I'm chilling in the rooster pen. I take this dude to lay in here. You ain't a used to be or has been. You non-existently a used to been until I let you in. I'm evicting you and all your friends one by one. If I gotta slip, you used to swerving and back it up like that old girl twerking. Back it up like an old girl twerking. I'ma back it up like an old girl twerking. Who the fuck says that, bro? A guy that swings for the wrong team, that's for damn sure. Church.
Wow.
That's
Wow.
good. I mean, the change up in it, really good. I thought, but
He did a good job.
I'm
You
also
could
fairly
definitely tell it
certain.
was a diss track. Huh?
I'm also fairly certain that he was I could be wrong, but for me, I think that he was talking about Jelly Roll in the part where he said, got a hot wife, taking care of your kids,
Yeah.
taking photos on Instagram, blah blah blah, whatever. Pretty sure that part was about Jelly Roll in specific, but
Oh, whoa.
that's just my guess. I don't know all the rappers involved in the whole thing.
I thought that Jelly and Bunny wasn't doing that stuff no more. I thought they weren't, back in the day they, would, it was open or whatever, but I didn't think they was doing that no more.
You might have just been calling it out from like the fact he was with a woman and got.
I don't know. I haven't been in the
But I see now that there's new
right.
different rappers that have come out with additional diss tracks now back at him that I haven't even listened to. I actually just ran into it, so it made me think of.
Wow. Every now and then I'll put some music on every now and then, but it's been a little rough and stuff lately.
Are you getting in a fight with your phone? What is happening over there?
Who, me?
I don't know. I just heard like scruffling.
Oh yeah, it was me fighting with the cat. Get the cats away from me. But yeah,
Oh.
I try to keep them as far away from me, but when I do that, they just all pile up on me.
Mm-hmm.
Ramblin', we're gonna have to reach out to you. Then you're gonna have to come on one day, and we're gonna have to have a gossip day or something. Shoot.
Yeah. So I don't know if you know who Willow is or not. If you've ever been to his channel, but he was gonna start talking about kind of all of the beef that's going on back and forth. He's already talked on it a little bit already, but he said he's specifically going to do streams just about that. And
You done switched on us. You done went to music then, huh?
nah, I don't know. No, I still listen to true crime and
That's
I
me though.
still-
I mean, if
I
you
don't
work
know.
in true crime, it's different when you've lived true crime and then you go to working in it, and it then turns around and it happens in your family. It's rough. I don't think I've really been right the same with the true crime stuff since that happened last year. So
Yeah. No, I totally get it. Even natural disasters for me.
yeah,
I felt like I always was sensitive when covering the breaking news of a natural disaster, but
right.
it just hit different when I got hit with the tornado, and recognizing how easy it is that everybody just moves. Like once the tornado has come through, that's
Yeah.
not the end of it.
No,
That's
it's not.
when you're trying to put life and all the things back together, and you were traumatized from the event.
Right.
Like when I'm hearing sirens go on and like chainsaws, that days and days of sirens and chainsaws and just stuff that's like triggering now. Alerts on my phone. My cats, okay, I wasn't the only one traumatized. My cats, when a sound is made on even a song, and it's that siren, any kind of
Mhm.
boop,
That's
my
how
cat
these guys do.
freak out.
They don't like it. Or if the trailer shakes real bad, it scares them to death, especially Sissy. She Baby J, she because we had that one hit us in May of last year, and it went right beside the trailer. It did. It went right beside it. Um and it shook the camper. That's all it did. But we didn't really have no sirens or nothing. I mean, we heard sirens all the time. But when that tornado come through, it come through right there at that fence line, which September knows where it's at because she came and visited us once. But Sissy, it traumatized her so bad, like bad, and yeah. But
And so I don't know. Man, and I've always been a super like sensitive, emotional person my whole entire life, like considered too emotional, blah blah blah. But it doesn't get better. And so like when I'm watching the fires and stuff, and I just, oh man, I cried like seeing the deer and like the animals. Like that's me. I'd be trying to save the little bunny and the deer and all of the animals and all of the people and um all that they lost, and it's just a lot. It's so much. And so
yeah,
yeah, it does when you go through the experience. I don't know. And I've always been. Was that me? Did I echo?
no,
um,
you're not echoing. Echoing.
I've always wanted to not cause any kind of additional harm to anyone that I cover, any type of topic or case. But I find myself being stricter and stricter on myself in will this cause any kind of harm to the victims or to their families, to the point if I don't know the answer, I'm not going to do it. That's it. That's all. Like, so I've kind of got myself in like some like catch 22s of I don't know what the right
Right.
thing to do. Right? I'm not going to reach out to the family to ask them because I don't want to do that. I'm not going to. They got other things to worry about. So I'm not
Right.
going to go ask. But I also think that I should be respectful and ask before, for example, showing a vigil. Like maybe they want
Right.
that to outside. They can't tell the public, the press to get away. So maybe they don't want it covered. And so I don't know. Anyway,
Right.
between that, preventing me from, what I want to do it the right way. And if I don't know the right way, then I'm not going to proceed. And so I keep finding myself getting hung up. And yeah. And then the tornado. And then now just, I
Yeah.
don't know, mental
I still
health.
get emotional with the Hurricane Helene, and I'm really upset with how yeah, I understand like intercrime. We go from like case to case or whatever. That's raising awareness, but that out there in North Carolina and
Yep.
all from Helene and Milton, man, those towns were completely wiped away, and the same thing's going to happen out in California, but still, you know,
That's what I
it's
was
like
saying.
3 or 4, maybe a week tops, and it's not discussed anymore. These people are displaced. They have nowhere to go now. They need all the help they can get. Um, Out there in North Carolina, there, John Ward, I think is his name, does the Appalachian Channel or whatever. He teamed up with Chronicles of Olivia and did some videos, um, and some pretty decent ones. Well, one of the counties out there, I can't remember right off the top of my head, but yeah, I know Hawaii too. Um, they weren't allowing tiny houses to be brought in or something other like that. And he was reaching out. Yeah, he was reaching out and wanting people to call and Fort Pierce in Florida. You're lucky. That's how you just blessed and God had his hand on you, rambling. She says she's just about a mile from where that tornado took out that whole mobile home community there in Fort Pierce, there in Milton. No idea how I'd not suffer any consequence, but boy, my place was rocking.
Wow.
Yeah, and September's right. They can create all these natural disasters. I just told somebody that yesterday or day before. CERN. We might do a day a stream on that too, as a matter of fact, before tornado season hits.
I speak on that too, but no, not out. Normally I am telling my boyfriend about it, but yeah, that they can create it, and
I get worried though, Burton, doing some lives, because like when you're exposing stuff, and that's all we're doing is we're exposing stuff, and we're making people aware of things that happen when we do these lives and stuff. People have position of power and authority. They have ways of reaching out and touching somebody like AT&T and ET, and it scares me sometimes. I finally got to where I felt like I was safe enough to get online and things like that years back, and then now it's it's scary. It is.
Yeah, it really is. And then I actually didn't even. Did any chance you saw and or followed up on what happened with the California Monterey Bay, maybe, if I'm saying it right, maybe if that's where it was, the over there by the lithium battery plant,
the battery plant that just blew up last night.
Yeah, did you happen to see any
I
updates?
caught a slight video, maybe like a 2 or 3 second video of it, but I have not followed up on it today. None. I was kind of a little busy this morning and stuff, and I overslept. So yeah, I slept too soon.
They were conflicting because at first they said it was the lithium plant, then they said it's not the actual plant, it was like a different building. Either way, you had like still like in other buildings containing a lot of stuff that probably is very extremely toxic.
Did you see the report where it was a couple of days ago where they did the briefing, the update or whatever, the daily update, morning update, something, and they said we have discovered an underground lithium battery plant.
What?
My question to that was, why didn't they know there was an underground lithium battery plant? I mean, for the way the gentleman said it, the officer said it on the briefing, was they didn't know it was there, and now they discovered one, and it's a concern. Well, hell yeah, it's a concern. It's a lithium battery plant, and it's underground. That's where you have gas lines. That's where you have all kinds of shit at.
Wow.
Excuse me. You don't want none of that stuff underground when you're already in hell, literally, from all the flames. Because it's going to be like a volcano.
And if they're like, oh, we discovered it, well, who put it there then? Who put, and how?
Right. It's kind of like the tunnels underneath the Playboy Mansion and everything else. There's stuff underground out there in Hollywood. There's stuff underground all over the world that nobody knows about. But they know about it. They just ain't, yeah.
Wow.
Ramblin' says, my sister calls me conspiracy theorist, but many of my tinfoil hats I've converted into serving trays. They can eat that shit right off of. Amen to that. Amen.
Well, I know that when the drone stuff was happening, I was questioning, are the drones which thing is the distraction?
Are the drones? Yeah, there's always a distraction somewhere.
And that's what I'm wondering. I was like, what am I being distracted away from? And then you went from the drones into New Year's. Boom. A drive man plowing people down with a vehicle. Another man that's blowing himself up in a car, which you'll figure the chances that you go from a Tesla car, New Year's, and then it's kind of the combination of what happened week 1, week 2, combined.
Well, that Elon's spaceship yesterday blew up, don't you?
It was pretty. It was pretty though.
It was pretty. I seen that too. It was all glittery looking and stuff. They're like, oh, pretty. And now I'm sitting here wondering, okay, that blew up. What's next? And while that was blowing up here where I'm at, the little power plant, like transformer type substation or whatever, it caught on fire.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So, and I was like, that's the power grid. So that makes me wonder, with all that stuff out there in California, too. And then this last weekend we had a fire in my hometown, and then yesterday that substation. There's something going on with our electrical power grid. I don't care what anybody says. There's something in the atmosphere that's fucking with this shit. Excuse my language, but it is.
I just
know this stuff don't just happen. Huh?
think there's no way we can function if our power grid goes down. We're done. Like, I just don't. At least specifically people like me in New York, like state
Right.
with
Y'all just got hit
But-
with a congestion charge up there in New York.
a what? A what?
A congestion charge.
What the heck is that?
Congestion charge. Hold on, let me see. Let me pull it up here. Okay, congestion. I don't want congressional. I want congestion. $9. It says a new tolling system is now in place in New York City, charging drivers the inner parts of Manhattan. The congestion pricing charge is $9 during peak hours for passenger vehicles. The funding from this toll is meant to support projects aimed at improving public transit.
Well, that sucks for the people in the city because it doesn't.
Yep.
It does suck. I'm serious about it. That does. It's. I mean, but it's not going to affect me.
Yes, it applies to the New York City congestion pricing map applies to the 60th and below. The start date isn't before late June. So yeah, it's just, and notice how all this stuff is happening in all these major cities. California out there, you've got North Carolina, South Carolina, Florida, Georgia, New York, Virginia, all that. And then over there, you got California, you've got Louisiana, you've got Texas, you got Nevada. I'm sitting up here just like, da-di-da, please stay away from Missouri.
Listen, you want to know, we're probably quite possibly maybe the safest
Now what?
place in the
What's
whole existence would be. Like, I can't. I would. What about North Dakota, man? I literally never, not true crime, nothing, not any natural disaster, nothing.
Oh,
Those
that's
people,
just where the aliens and stuff were hanging out at.
well, peaceful, all right? Everyone's at peace up there. I mean, unless they're all been like silenced or something, because I hear nothing from about.
That's where a lot of Native Americans live too, also, and they don't put up with that bullshit. Yeah, I'm about to turn into one and start scalping.
Oh man,
But yeah, I've noticed that though. It's like, Washington, you got the fires, and the fires aren't unusual over there on the West Coast. They're not. Hurricanes aren't unusual on the East Coast.
Yeah.
But
Hey,
whenever you get fires and tornadoes in a state that never has tornadoes, that's some messed up stuff there. That is. It's just, it's not right. Something's
I mean,
not right.
it like we had record number of tornadoes that hit this summer. Like we had like 17 in one day or some stupid number that happened, and thankfully not specifically me. I only got one very specific one that literally rode its track right over the top of me.
Yeah.
So it was really great. But yeah, no, it's abnormal for this part of New York to be getting tornadoes. Like, and they were all over the place this summer.
September
Really
said all them gonna keep fucking with stuff. They gonna hit the wrong button one day, or are gonna hit the wrong butter one day. You're right, they gonna hit the wrong button. It's gonna turn all of this into butter. That's what's gonna happen. Churn butter. Ugh, craziness.
Yeah, rambling. There's a whole lot of nothing.
A whole lot of peace. It seems like, because you don't ever hear about it from up there. Colorado's about the closest area up there that we do hear stuff about. And yeah,
8 miles.
That's where La Peepee's from.
Pee-pee?
La Peepee Stout. Letitia.
She's from where? Oh, Colorado.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of, I mean, there's quite a bit pretty bad crimes that we've heard about with Colorado.
Yeah, the Venezuelan gangs and stuff, and crazy.
Oh, and, I can't think of his name right now. Wow. I can't think of anything. I swear, like whatever's going on with me, it's taken a whole bunch of the brain cells and removed them from me because
I've had a headache for about a week now.
I had a terrible migraine yesterday morning. I think it was from chemicals from doing carpet cleaning, but then I waited and I think I did that to myself, but
It just won't go away. The stuff on my head, it's just like it won't stop. But
are yours triggered by like anything? Is it?
sometimes, sometimes stress will do it, but it's just life, I think. So
Mm-hmm.
it's okay.
I'll send you the Upchurch thing though, the leaked whatever.
Yeah, please do.
That
I
way you
think-
might look
Yeah, we've been live an hour and 10 minutes. I appreciate you all for being here. I can't believe I've come back with a comeback. Chip
I
and
know.
Dale's up church in his pajama undies, riding a horse, feeding a horse with a bottle. Wow.
Oh man,
But I'm thankful for all y'all.
I'm glad to see you back though. I'm, if I'm not as talkative or in chat or
Yeah.
whatnot, I want
I
you to
just,
know
it's
nothing.
it's been, like I said, it's been a rough go here lately and stuff. Supposedly my campground's getting sold. I guess I don't know. They had to stop doing monthly rents, so yeah, that was why I had to leave, and I'm not happy about it. I miss it. That was my safe place. I made it my safe place,
Yeah.
past couple of years. Other than that, when that overdose happened, but yeah. Other than that, I've come back strong, since then. So, man,
Right now,
run my ex-husband off several times, which I never in my life thought I'd see that happen. But yeah,
yeah.
I believe that area was for me to find myself, and I did. Now I just got to regroup. I found myself. Now I got to regroup and just get back into the groove of things. Hopefully, get this channel growed, and yeah, hopefully. But I'm gonna set up a stream for the inauguration and stuff. That
Oh, really?
way, yeah, I'm gonna stream it. It's starting. We're gonna start probably about 4 or 5 in the morning on Monday. So, and then I'll break. Unless y'all think it'd be better to just wait till after I get off work and start streaming at 8 Central, 9 EST. Probably be that way would be better, wouldn't it?
Do you think you'll miss anything from the early
That's what I'm
portion?
worried about.
Eh,
Do you wanna co-stream with me, and you like if when I have to take off at 7 and do my job for an hour, um you could I could send them over to your channel for an hour or so.
well, we could stay. Well, I mean, I could stay on yours. I don't.
Okay.
Do you? Okay.
Yeah.
What time?
It's up to you.
I don't remember. What time did you say? I was listening when you were talking about it earlier, but
CBS said they're starting at 6 a.m., starting live streaming at 6 a.m. EST, which will be 5 a.m. my time.
what time are you stepping away?
Huh?
What time are you going to work?
At 7 is when it'll be about a quarter till 7. But yeah.
8 my time. Yeah.
And it shouldn't take long. It just depends. I love Bop. BOP, yes. BOP is awesome. She is the sweetest voice in the world, the most calming voice.
Oh no.
And she has been a lifesaver to me. She's a great friend, great friend. And there's not many people online, and nobody should really trust anyone online because you don't know who they are. But I trust Burden with my life. Her server and the other server I'm a part of are the two servers that if anything was ever happen to me, I'm sure y'all would find me. Or find out what happened, I should say.
Who knew? People like warn over the internet, but I had no idea that coming here to try to like help and bring awareness would turn into me getting hurt so badly by so many unexpected, some expected, some not expected. Octavia, ma'am, hop down, please. Hop down. See, my cat's taking advantage. Attention, sorry. But yeah, and now to see like, I'm nothing like the channels that are
Our
happening.
whole true
What is
crime
considered true
community, it
crime
seems
now?
like, just went
Like I'm
It did.
nothing like that.
But you're not about the drama either, Burden.
It's all
That's like me. I mean, there might be some things I'll get into or whatever,
yeah.
but only if it's directed
It's
toward
like
if I'm directly involved in a case and stuff like that, then yeah, I will say some things. But I had to step away from a lot of other creators that I hung out with. I had wrenches. I don't care about a wrench anymore. I'm not here for a wrench. I'm here to be a voice. So
yeah, I didn't even defend myself because I wanted to put my channel, like the moral integrity first, so that my channel remains a place that families would know that I'm respecting their loved one. And so yeah, the victims, loved ones, and the channel itself, to keep it a safer place and no drama. So I bit my tongue. I literally had someone lie all up and down all over me, really awful, really in a bad way, really bad, and like completely undeserving. And I said nothing because
it's
I don't.
crazy.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
Used to we'd be like, well, this channel, this person's going live, this person's going live. I look for court TV and law and crime and the news channels these days. That's the ones I look to see who's like, and Sean Atwood. I like them too, because they have Jaguar Wright on there quite a bit, and real life street styles, I think it is. But those are a few of the channels I do go look at, and sometimes I'll hop in on Gene Deals occasionally, and then of course Harvey talks prisons. But used to how we'd be like, well, I'm gonna go over to this one, or I'm gonna go to this one, or this one's like, yeah, just too much drama, too much.
Yeah, that and like
the true crime community. It's supposed to be about raising awareness and helping the victims and their families. It's not about.
It's full of
who. Yeah.
And like they're literally, in my own opinion, creating victims. Like, I'm here to help, blah, blah, blah. But you're literally creating victims online by what you're doing. And I don't know. And everyone's like, if you can't get off the internet, so you're going to take out someone that really is just trying to help. Like, it's so evil.
I wish somebody would tell me that. I do. I wish somebody would tell me that, because I will air every bit of their fucking laundry out for them if they tell me that. And they don't want to. I guess that's why they don't do it.
But I won't. And that's the thing. Like, people don't realize it's so easy to just go tell people, put them, or defend yourself. Who doesn't want to defend yourself when somebody's lying about you, especially when it's character assassination? Everybody wants, but it's so easy. Everyone to defend yourself. What's not easy is to have enough strength in yourself to pull it back, to bite your tongue, to stay quiet out of respect for someone else or something else, right? Whether it's other people involved, the victims, my channel, whatever. And but I'm sensitive, and that's why I'm not in the drama anyway. First and foremost, my channel, the way I run it, the victims. Secondly, I know I don't like to be mean to people. It makes me feel super bad thinking about how to get back at them, and then I'm like, oh, but that's awful. I wouldn't want to do that. Like, I don't know. I just can't do it. Unintentionally, I've hurt people for sure, just because of being unaware. But purposely going out of my way to hurt someone, I can't. And when I know I can't handle it, like, if you can't, take the heat, stay out of the kitchen, I'm out the kitchen. All right. Like, I don't partake because I know I can't handle it. Nonetheless, I didn't realize that there was much.
We don't partake in it because we know what it's like to be a victim, and we're not trying to be victims. We're trying to be victors, and we're trying to help others become victors. But yeah,
it's really sad. It's really awful. I mean, and now it's so bad that, like, I mean, one, it's easy to get dragged in. Ryan Upchurch, a great example. All I did was cover Kylie. It was right next thing you know, I'm being accused of some pretty awful, horrific things. It was awful.
Her case still ain't solved. You know?
in your I don't run down that same path with you.
Right.
Yeah,
It's, uh,
yeah. Ryan's path. I'm not down
yeah.
that path. But yeah. Either way, yeah, that's a quick, and that's literally what even led me over, to other communities that do mingle in the drama more, and yeah, it's so bad now that they're literally putting out doxes on
Are they?
not only you but your family members. You're going on
Right.
the social media of your family members, putting up their names, their pictures. Yeah, it's really sad. It's so sad. And like a year ago when I stopped my channel, it's because I felt defeated over like, I don't even fit in here. I'm nothing like that. How do I make a positive difference? It piles in on the negative and they love it and they they fuel it up and yeah, woo. And this is like, it's all exploitation.
Yeah. That's all it is, you know? That's all it is.
At least how they are doing it. And that's why I even said with me, I question.
Man, that's why I think whenever I come back to do this, you know, the presidential thing, you know, I started off with President Trump, you know, I'm going to finish with him. That's how I always do. You know, whatever I start, I finish. And, you know, we started out with the indictments and everything else. And then, yeah, now it's time to see him get all the way in, inaugurated, and become our 47th president. And hopefully our country can have some peace again. But
Ramblin', I hope that you continue to get better. And
yeah,
I'm sorry if you hurt yourself, but I'm glad that you had excitement.
we're glad that I'm very thankful for all of y'all. And like I said, I'll get the streams scheduled for the inauguration, and I look forward to seeing you all in a couple of days or a day after tomorrow. Or who knows? I might even be back on tomorrow. Y'all never know with me. Just look for me to go live, and if it's not scheduled, because I will pop up at the snap of a finger.
Good seeing y'all, and take care of yourselves, everybody.
All right, I'll talk to you on Discord, Burden. Love y'all. Bye.